Hello there, good evening. I'm used to saying good morning, but good evening. Welcome to the show. This is the JRV morning show, and we're coming to you live here at 7 p.m., something a bit different than normal. But Spirit has been talking to me and has been like, you're going to do a show on New Year's Eve. And when I first got the guidance a few days ago, I wasn't sure how that was all going to work because I was supposed to be in Bakersfield tonight for a full moon ritual, yoga session, whole enchilada kind of deal, and that is happening tomorrow night instead of tonight. And so good morning, good evening, Mom, welcome to the show. So I was just telling everybody that Spirit was guiding me to do this on New Year's Eve for a while, at least the past few days, and I wasn't sure how that was all going to work out because I was just telling everybody I was supposed to be in Bakersfield for the community yoga session, full moon ritual / yoga session / drum circle / all kinds of good stuff up in Bakersfield, but that's happening tomorrow night instead of tonight. So hence Spirit has opened up the opportunity for me to be here. I'm at home in Sherman Oaks, and the opportunity and ability to actually do the show on New Year's Eve. So here I am, here you are, I'm excited. Welcome to the show. My mom says, hello, Happy New Year. Hello and Happy New Year right back to you. So the guidance that came through for the show is simple, really. It was to have a show as we cross over from 2017 into 2018. And one thing I want to mention about that is, how do I want to say this? It's no different than any other day, this changeover, from one day to the next, from Monday to Tuesday, or from Saturday to Sunday. However, this is where it gets a little bit interesting. Because of our human co-creative, because of our human our collective co-creative power, our human co-creative, I said it out of order again, our human collective co-creative power. Because of that, because we're all focused on this big switch over from 2017, this year that we know of as 2017, into this year that we're going into of 2018. And so that's what is making this extra special. It's all this attention, it's all this focus, it's all this consciousness that is about or is focused on this changeover. And so that's what makes it important. And that's what makes it so real. Okay? So hopefully I explained that how Spirit wanted me to, and if anybody has any questions, whether it's live or in the archives, don't hesitate to ask, and I will go deeper. So I already feel the energy building. I'm hot already. I feel a little bit sweaty, so I know that the energy is already beginning to work within me, is beginning to radiate out of me in bigger, more bolder ways. So I'm very excited about that. So good evening. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for tuning in live. So we're going to have a mini energy reading here. There's going to be 3 cards for 2017 and then 3 cards for 2018. That's what they showed me. So we're going to see what comes up and then go from there. And then after we're finished with the reading portion, there will be a guided meditation. We will pick from the Diana Cooper deck. So we'll see what energies want to work with us. And so, or at least overlight this particular time that we have together. And then we will close it out. So I'm very excited about this. So let's get to it. Let's pull these cards and see what Spirit has to say, again, as we finish out 2017 and move into 2018. Energy. All right, one more good shuffle. Whoosh. Oh, that wasn't a very good one. Let me do one more. All right. I keep getting caught up. All right. Highest and best, good. Okay, so the best way to do this is I'm gonna put them on the floor. But I'm going to show them to you as I deal them, so to speak. I feel like I'm at Vegas all of a sudden dealing cards. Okay, so these are the 3 cards for 2017. Sisters Healing. Sisters Healing. No surprise there. All right. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. Again, 2017 cards. Rhythm. rhythm. And then 2018 cards, fear, interesting. Nurture. Aren't those very interesting energies together? All right. And Goddess of Air. Goddess of Air. Okay. I'm getting a clear picture as I'm dealing these cards out of what is already coming through. They're already showing me some stuff. Okay, so first off, again, we're going to start with 2017. So Sisters Healing, Forgiveness, and Rhythm. And so really with that, 2017 has really been about deep, deep, deep healing. And the Sisters Healing card, yes, has to do with our sisters, but really has to do with how we interact within humanity, within culture to culture, how we operate with each other, how we interact, how we either love one another or how we are being less than loving to one another. That has all been up for review. So hence all the talking heads, all the extreme views, all the polarizing information that's been coming out. That's like, you can be like a pinball in a pinball machine if you're listening to the mainstream media, because it's just like, it's madness. Okay, so that is all having to do with what's being kicked up, all the lies, all the stuff in the shadows, all of the power plays, all the manipulation, all the control. It is coming out to the surface so humanity can see it. So in that process, we can either keep passing around the angry energy balls and the anxiety and the madness and the lower vibrational energies, in some cases hate, or we can choose to use this as usable information, useful information, that where we can see and understand the truth in a different way, because different things are having light get shed on them, and then we can use that as an opportunity to collectively forgive. And when I say forgive, I don't mean that we're excusing in any way bad behavior. That's not what it's about. But more, it's an individual experience where you can either hang on to all the stuff that's fucking pissing you off and making you angry and stressing you out and making you, what you might be thinking, making you having the worst 2017 ever. You can carry it all around, it's your choice. Or you can choose to put down the suitcases, put down the baggage, put down the shit, take another look around, take a deep breath maybe take a few, maybe go meditate, do some yoga, eat some good food, and then really drop into peace, drop into harmony, and look around and look at and even maybe make a list of what you're grateful for, okay? For what is working, for what has transpired that has brought you more courageous, that has brought you to be more spit it out, Jay! Thank yourself for being brave, for being courageous, for being able to be flexible when the unknown has been showing up, to be open to new ideas and new understandings. That's what's available when we forgive and when we let it go, in the sense of we're not carrying it around anymore, we're not angry about it, we're not letting our emotions go crazy over it. That is what is up for us. So it's like, it literally allows us to free up some space, which is exactly what is required moving forward. There's so much truth, there's so much light coming out right now, there's no more room for the nonsense. So, it's up to us if we want to change our rhythm and get more into the universal rhythm here, to be into more ease and grace. What's required is us to surrender. Surrender to the divine. Surrender to our highest, deepest selves within. That's what's up for us. And in doing that, we really begin to vibe and be in a different kind of rhythm with the universe. Okay? And it becomes a much different experience. I'm not saying that all of a sudden it becomes sunshine and rainbows and unicorns, no, but there is a different sense of being able to be in the midst of your own unfolding, and to be able to show up and be present and not feel like you need to run away or stuff your emotions or go run into an addiction or whatever it is, okay? So, and again, there's no judgment there. I'm not perfect by no stretch of the imagination. Am I perfect? And I don't feel like that's the expectation from Spirit either. However, it is important for us to be honest with ourselves and to have a real, speaking of the forgiveness card, a come to Jesus moment with ourselves where we're being honest with ourselves. And it's from a place of love. It's from a place of self-care, and it's from a place of lifting ourselves up so we can brush ourselves off if we need to and keep on going. The earth keeps spinning. Life keeps going. It doesn't stop. And so we either are in the rhythm and rolling with it, or we are being pummeled by it like an ocean wave or like a tidal wave coming over. Okay? So 2017 was intense. The intensity dial was turned up. The guidance I got way back when was anything and everything that was in the way of our sovereignty, in the way of us being free, is coming up to show itself so we can know about it, so we could do something about it, so we can change it, okay? So we can change ourselves. How do I want to say that? Yes, we're changing, but it's more, again, back to along the lines of we are opening ourselves up for the light to come out from the inside out. Okay, so anything that's been keeping our light wrapped up tight, those layers are being ripped off or are being ripped off. And so that's what 2017 and really beyond, this has been going on for a long time. This uptick in energy, this uptick in the layers being cleared, but 2017 was one of those years where pow, 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 it was different, okay? So that's 2017 energy. So now moving into 2018 here with fear, nurture, and goddess of air. With the fear, it's in what I was just saying about 2017. That fear is still there. The fear mongering, the fear porn, the mainstream media. Again, if you listen to it, it's like a pinball machine. That all still going to keep going on. What I see is more chaos, more nonsense, more intensity. As a reality that's possible for us to choose. And then also, if we're choosing love, if we're choosing our light, if we're choosing that we're being in our radiance, that is a whole other reality. And that's where the nurture card comes in. When we're taking care of ourselves, when we're taking care of that mind-body-spirit complex, and when we're creating a firm foundation that we can stand on and be in our presence, be in our radiance, that is also possible, and that's a whole other kind of reality that we will be living in. And yes, just like everything else on earth, it all coexists. Okay, so that's where I see the magic and awe of the universe, is how that all can coexist. How does that all work? But that's where the universe comes in. The universe is great with how. That's what the universe is all about, is the how it's going to happen. The universe takes care of that. So one thing that one of my metaphysical teachers said, and it has resonated ever since he said it, this is Dallas Snyder. He's in the LA area. And it's this whole idea that God is ways and means, and we here, humans, down on the ground, are fun and entertainment. And what he means by that, or what he explained he meant by that, was this whole idea that God takes care of the how, the semantics, how it's going to unfold, how it's going to come to be, how it's going, the divine time, the divine order. And we're here to have the experience. We're here to be in the flow. We're here to show up and be present. That's our job, okay? So, anyhow, and it's a lot more fun when we let go of thinking that we personally need to figure it all out, okay? That's beyond us. All right, so goddess of air. That's all about mental clearing, along with tuning into the goddess energies that are all about 2018. So the goddess energies are going to continue to come in. That the flow, the void, fertility, that's all part of 2018, as well as it continuing to balance out the divine masculine. And so we're going to have a different sense of unity here possible with those energies, with those forces in 2018. And so I'm seeing that these three cards are really just the very beginning of 2018. Okay, so this is not a whole year kind of reading. We're literally we're wrapping up where we were at in 2017, and we're just talking about how we're going to be entering into 2018. Okay, this is where how they're showing this to me. Okay. So again, if anybody has any questions, because woo, that was fast and came out, and woo. So if anybody has any questions or anybody wants to add something that you've picked up intuitively in this process, please don't hesitate to comment in. Those joining me live, hello, as well as those that are joining me in the archives. And just know that I don't know all the time who's joining me live, and this would be one of the cases where I don't know who you are. So if you'd like to make yourself known, please don't hesitate to comment in. All right, so that feels complete for the reading. So the couple things I want to mention today, I was overwhelmed at different points of today with different energies that I was feeling. I almost felt like I was going to throw up. And so I know in the collective, the energies are very intense right now. There's a lot going on in the disclosure community. There's a lot of new information coming up to the surface that's about to hit the collective. And so I can feel that stuff going on as well, stuff in the background. And so just know that this is a very intense time. Again, you might be feeling some physical sensations, flu-like symptoms. And again, I'm not a doctor here, so please do not understand this as any kind of medical advice, because that's not what I'm giving you. That you may be experiencing a lot of symptoms. I'm seeing on Facebook lots of colds, lots of flus, lots of chest stuff, which really thinking of it from a metaphysical perspective, no surprise, especially the chest stuff, because we have a lot of heart opening happening. And with that heart opening, there's a lot of clearing. The shit that was in the way has to be cleared. And so sometimes our body literally gets sick, okay? That happens. It doesn't mean that you're not doing it right, or that you're not a great energy worker, or that you've done something wrong, because now that you're sick, that all will just tank you. It will make you more sick. So this is where you can use your own co-creative abilities with yourself, with the universe, to envision yourself healthy, to envision yourself well, to envision yourself, and even setting an intention when you go to bed tonight that you're going to get up and you're going to feel better. And so you have the power and the ability to do those things, but if you're not doing them, then you're not how do I want to say this too? You're not fully taking advantage of your ability, your co-creative ability, okay? I'm not saying that just because you set an intention means you're going to get up and feel fantastic. But you have a better chance of getting up and feeling fantastic if you do set that intention versus if you don't, okay? All right, so that's the card reading. Those are my 2 cents. Those are Spirit's 2 cents through me anyways. And so now let's get into the cards for the meditation, or the card. Well, okay, 3. There's 3, interesting. So 3 is the number here that we're working with tonight. The power of 3. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the show. Show. Woo, I'm so warm. I feel like I want to take my shirt off. Okay, that would be for another show. Okay, Saint Germain. Oh, I love Saint Germain. I work with Saint Germain quite a bit, hence the purple, the violet. So Saint Germain, Lord of Civilization, cooperates with Archangel Zadkiel to transmute the lower energies of the world in the violet flame. He is a great alchemist and magician who transforms that which no longer serves into something beautiful and light. Your guidance is to invoke Saint Germain. Surround yourself in his violet light. That's really a universal violet light. And see the divine perfection in whatever or whoever you wish to transform. Your pure intention and focus can co-create with his energy and spirit to make miracles happen. Use this to help yourself and others to ascend. The affirmation is, I believe in my ability to create miracles. It's all about what do we believe? What are we holding as our highest vision, as our highest vibration? That is the reality that we are connecting with through resonant frequency, okay? All right, Hilaron. Hilaron is from Saturn and steps down his energy through the Temple of Truth over Crete. He is negotiator for Earth on the Council of Saturn and helps us remain connected to our spiritual journey. As a master of the orange ray of technology, science, truth, and knowledge, he invites you to open your mind so that you can drop seeds for new ideas into your into your consciousness. He assists those who are ready to become higher channels and clairvoyants. Your guidance is to sit quietly and ask him to help you be all that you can be. The affirmation is, I open myself up to the wisdom and guidance of Hilaron. And lastly, Elmoira. Elmoira is Chohan of the 8th ray of ascension. Action. Action, not ascension. I was talking to somebody earlier, and it was ascension flu, so I have ascension on the brain. Elmoira is Chohan of the 1st ray of action. He is helping us with the changes ahead and our opportunities for ascension. Oh, there you go. He is a member of the Great White Brotherhood and originates from Mercury. Elmoira will soon become the Manu, the perfected man on whom the new root race of humanity, with its 12 strands of connected and active DNA, will be based. In drawing this card, you are asked to lead by example, employing the self-discipline, strength, and integrity of an ascended master. You are reminded to use your power for the highest good. And the affirmation is, I stand in my power. All right, so if you would like to tune in with us, with your Light Align team, with my Light Align team, with the All That Is, with Saint Germain, Hilaron, and Elmoira, please go ahead and close your eyes and get yourself comfortable, whether you are sitting, standing, or laying. It's best if you're sitting in a chair to uncross your legs and arms, really allowing the energy to freely move through you with ease and grace. So I'm going to go ahead and sit back here and allow myself to be comfortable as we go deeper and deeper within together. And then we will wrap it up after this I almost said medicine. Well, it is kind of medicine. Meditation is complete. Okay, here we go. Woo! You think it was warm or something? Okay. All right, with your eyes closed, I would like you to begin to use your imagination and begin to grow tree roots from the base of your spine and the bottoms of your feet down into the center of Mother Earth. Deep, deep, deep down, down, down into the center of Mother Earth. And as you grow your roots deep, deep down into the center of Mother Earth, you're going deeper and deeper within. And deeper within. And as you do this, I would like you to notice that your energy field is beginning to ground out and ground with the Earth's energy. The truth is we are always connected. We can't not be connected because we are all one. However, from a mental perspective, from a belief perspective, we can be disconnected. We can feel disconnected, and that can become our reality. So we're going to go beyond that. We're going to go beyond the layers that might be in the way of you connecting. We're going to let all that go. We're going to let that rest wherever it is. And we're going to utilize our roots again to go deeper and deeper within as we grow them into the center of Mother Earth. She's alive, she's awake, and she is aware. And she absolutely loves to connect with all of us in this way. So take this opportunity to express love and gratitude and appreciation down your grounding cord and wait for a response back. Let's take a deep breath in, lots of love in. And a deep breath out, lots of love out. Another deep breath in. One more, lots of love in. And lots of love out. You may already notice a lot of violet energy, a lot of violet rays within your field, within your aura, within the earth, within the cosmos. This is a high energy, high change time. The violet flame is God's masculine and God's feminine energies combined. It is the unified energies, and it has within it God's patterns of perfection. And as was said in the cards before, it is an alchemical power that comes with this energy, really allowing us to transmute, because energy, again, is not created or destroyed, but it allows us to work with and change the energies. All right, alchemize the lower vibrating energies and raise them back up into their fullness, into their wholeness. And in doing so, you shine brighter and brighter, and you feel lighter and lighter. Taking a moment here to check in. How does it feel? How do you feel right here and right now? I'm not asking you to manufacture any kind of feeling. Just check in with how you feel. Beautiful. Great job. And now I would like you to bring your awareness up to your heart space. And in your heart space, at the very center of your being, is a big, beautiful, brilliant, personal sun that is blazing within you. This is your spark of the divine. This is your unique frequency, and it is what is creating this whole reality. It is also creating your personality. It is also what allows you to be the unique you that you are within the oneness of the all that is. Again, checking in with yourself. How does that make you feel? What does that bring up for you? How do you see it? Awesome. And now I would like you to grow that beautiful personal sun that is a portal of light that is coming through you. It's an interdimensional portal of light. It is not touchable by this physical reality, just so you know. But as far as being dirtied or being tainted, this is the purest of lights, and it is radiating from you. And so again, I would like you to tune in and imagine what your personal sun looks like on the inside out. You might notice some beautiful colors, some beautiful sacred geometry that is radiant from that sun that is within you. And I would like you now to grow that light bigger, 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 past your physical body, past your physical bodysuit, taking it out 8 feet today, 8 feet all around you. Beautiful. You are in the center. You have now filled up your entire energy field, your entire radiance with your own energy, pushed everyone else out, creating a boundary between you and everyone else. So notice what that feels like right here and right now. And know that this is something that you can do for yourself all the time. So know that if you find yourself in a stressful situation, and this is especially for you empaths out there like me, those of you that are like sponges and take on people's energy as if it's candy sometimes, and I'm not saying that that's a good thing, but that this will allow you to turn yourself and flip your energy inside out. So instead of sucking in energy, you're pushing out your radiance. So again, feel what that feels like. To be at the center of your world, to be the light and the center of your own reality. This is a big energy. This is a big, quote-unquote, pill to swallow for some of you who might be new to this. Owning yourself, owning your radiance, owning your God-Goddess energies that are moving from the inside out of you. And again, they're not yours personally. You don't own these energies. They are free flowing through you and everyone else. Awesome. I would like you now to go deeper and deeper within. And deeper and deeper within. And as you do, I would like you to find yourself in a great void. And in the center of this void is you. And you are standing in about 3 to 4 inches of water. that is about very warm, pleasant water. And there's just enough light in this void to see the ripples of the water. And they are rippling out from you out in every direction to infinity. And I would like you to notice in this space Saint Germain, Hilaron, and El Moira coming forward, standing in front of you. And they reach out their hands. They're holding hands, and they are now reaching out to hold each of your hands, now forming a circle. Ooh, as soon as we did that, whoo! Wow. Well, that created a circuit. Woo! I don't know how this feels for all of you, but wow, this got rather intense. And very intense in a good way. I feel very light and bright. So I trust that that is happening for you as well, in whatever way you are having this experience, and know that you are having your own unique experience. Some of us will have similar experiences, and some of us will have completely what we might consider as completely opposing experiences. And that is the magic of this energy. Is this energy is right and perfect for you wherever you're at. And when I say you, I say me, and it's whoever the yous are that are tuning in. And again, whether you're tuning in the archives or whether you're tuning in live right here and right now, this energy, this message is timeless. Because time does not really exist. Again, it's a creation of our mind. So as we move into 2018, and we put to rest 2017, I would, and Spirit would, recommend that you have a high vision for what you accomplished and what you experienced in 2017. And if you're having a hard time seeing that bigger picture view and having a bigger, broader understanding of how it has helped empower you and how it is all for your good no matter what, this is the time to ask Spirit to help you understand. Ask your team for help. Ask your team for guidance. And you can also reach out to a fellow healer, a fellow intuitive, someone that you resonate with and trust for guidance and clarification as well as confirmations. You're not in this alone, not only in the physical, but in the non-physical. And that's the other part of 2018. The physical and non-physical are continuing to merge. So there's going to be more mediumship. There's going to be more times where we engage with our departed loved ones, even those that might have never had an experience like that before. Also, there might be more that are experience, or there will be more that are and will continue to experience the angelic realm, and the extended master realm, and the elemental realms, depending upon your own DNA and your own coding and your own role. And so do not be caught up or hung up on what has been your life to this point. You have the ability to start over every day, every moment. And the only baggage you're carrying around is the baggage you have in your mind. And as you clear that, solutions will arrive in your physical reality. So again, dream big for yourself, because dreaming doesn't cost any money. Not because it doesn't cost any money, but do not restrict your dream or hold back because you think it costs too much money. There we go. Again, back to the analogy that was said before, that God is ways and means, and humans are fun and entertainment. Remembering that God handles the how it will be, if it will be, and you get to enjoy the experience if you choose. So when you're dreaming, you don't need to know how you're going to make it happen, or how it's going to happen, or what it's really going to look like when it's all said and done. That is not for you. Well, that will hang you up and slow down the process, actually. So if you would imagine an archer with an arrow, and you have the arrow is a symbol of your intention or your dream, and you reach out and shoot towards the target, you let it go. And know that it's done. Know that that intention's out there. The universe has got it. It heard you. You don't need to try to grab your arrow or try to steer it in motion. And no. That muddles the process. It slows everything down. Aim and shoot. And then be in the experience. And know that it is right and perfect for you. And it is for your highest and best good. Because you're moving from your good to your greater good, and your glory to your greater glory. Always. Always. Know that. We're going to take a few final moments here in silence, allowing us to have our own personal interaction with Saint Germain, Hilaron, and Elmoira, along with the rest of our Light Align team. So please use this as an opportunity. If you have any questions, ask, as well as be open for any inspiration or divine guidance that wants to come through. And now finishing up our time here. Please take a moment to give a good squeeze of your hands, thanking Saint Germain, Hilaron, and Elmoira for joining us this evening, along with our Light Align teams and truly the entire company of heaven, all the great beings of light. And we're joining forces with all the other great beings of light and humans on the planet that are engaged in activities of light such as this. Really amplifying the love and the light on this planet in bigger and bigger, bolder ways. No longer bound and tormented by fear. It's still a choice, and it isn't going to be magically removed away. However, we can work at it, and we have help, and we have support, And in the places that we have fear are hidden treasures to uncover. There's always a gift in this process. And we have to keep going. We don't have to, but I would be recommended to keep going. And as it was reminded of, again today to me through Rachel, whose Mother Teresa reminded her that don't give up 5 minutes before the miracle is about to happen. And so in the very same way, we never know what's right around the corner. And so to throw our hands up and give up, yes, that's an option. It's always an option. But I would say, we would say, that you aren't fully realizing your power when you do that. You aren't fully realizing your magic, your love, your radiance when you do that. And again, it's not about being perfect. If you find yourself in a moment of despair, in a moment of depression, or a week, or a month, or even a year, and you come out of it, you wake up, know that you have the ability to heal yourself from the inside out. You have the ability to empower yourself, to bring back the courage, to bring back the bravery, to bring back the strength. But again, we have to be able to drop the illusion, drop what we thought we knew, drop the things that we were sure of. In some cases, drop the hate, drop the misunderstandings, drop the judgments of one another and ourselves. When we judge, we immediately cut off the flow of our love energy. The great thing is as soon as we open ourselves back up, we aren't judging, that energy is there. It's an abundant source and it's immediately flowing again. And when I say judgment, I do not mean discernment. Discernment is a different thing. All right. We're going to finish here by giving ourselves a big hug of love. Know that you are loved and that you are love. Feel that. Give yourself a big, huge pat on the back for an amazing 2017. Again, no matter how it went, it's all for your highest and best good. So know that it is moving you from your good to your greater good and moving you from your glory to your greater glory. And again, if you're not seeing that, be patient. Tune in. Ask for help. Ask for insights and guidance from your team. You're not in this alone. We are now going to begin to come back into physical body awareness, wiggling our fingers and toes, and opening up our eyes. There we go. Whenever you are ready. Hey, Sean. Good evening to you. It's like, it's so easy to say good morning, but it's good evening. So I hope you enjoyed the meditation, those that tuned in enjoyed live, as well as all those that tuned in the archive. That was very powerful, very tremendous, and I would love to hear how you experienced that. I know when we joined hands, woo, it was like some kind of energetic circuit was created, and it really just was like, woo, the energies really went up. So I'm curious to hear how that was for you, how you experienced that for yourself, and as well as the rest of the meditation. Okay, so that is going to do it for this evening. I want to wish everyone the most amazing 2018, the most amazing New Year's Eve as we switch over into 2018. And I really ask that blessings continue to rain down upon us all. And yes, I'm going to leave it at that. So I'm surrounding everyone with a big, huge hug of love. We will be back again with a new show next weekend. For the month of January, we're going to be flipping it inside out a little bit. So instead of shows weekday mornings at 11, these shows are going to be on the weekends at 11 in the month of January, giving me some space to figure out what I'm going to do for another job, for other work, so I can have a different flow and stability with money for myself, as well as to rework how I would like to continue and continue to move forward, how Spirit would like to move forward with the JRV morning show or some other version or iteration of it. So know that I'm around, I'm available for private energy readings and healing sessions. You can call me at 818-216-1050, and I will do my best to answer any questions and help get you on my calendar. And then I want to thank Carla Clark so much for contributing to my PayPal account with the post that I had posted for help for those that would like to financially support the JRV morning show. So thank you so much. And if you've been thinking about it, please, any amount will really help in this transition phase for me. Yeah, so that's going to do it for today. Thank you again for joining me. I love you all. I'll be back here again soon. All right, bye. Happy New Year, everybody.